How can I compete with larger businesses in my same industry? Boy, this came up actually multiple times this week. It's weird how like that happens in the universe. You know, the question comes up once and all of a sudden you see it everywhere. It's like when you buy a new car. Yeah. All of a sudden that car is everywhere. How can I compete with larger businesses in my same industry? So I'm going to assume that for the purposes of this show that your organization is in the $1 to $10 million range, or even at the lower end of that range. And maybe you sell products and you're looking and you realize that customers are also buying these same types of products from Amazon. Or maybe there are services that are provided by huge teams of people across the nation versus a boutique service shop. And here's the answer in a nutshell. Human beings. That's how you compete. You compete doing what a human being does, which is the personal relationships, the feeling of giving a customer a feeling of being known on a very customized, individualized, me-centered level. Gosh, somebody knows me. My consultant really knows me. My product person really knows me. They're speaking to my business. They're speaking to my concerns, my mission, my not-for-profit. What they have going on is specific to my local community. That's something I'm on fire about that maybe XYZ billion-dollar company can't ever touch. They try. And in some cases, they're successful by, let's say, sponsoring local events, and I get that. But in my experience, the best hope for a boutique shop, a small consultancy, a solopreneur shop, whether it's products or services, even a $1, $2, $3 million company, you can compete. Don't ever compete with the larger companies on price. Don't ever compete with the larger companies on price. You'll go out of business and they'll just be flying their flags. Compete because you can do something that is exceptionally difficult for those larger companies to do. If you have a team, you control the hiring process and be exceptionally picky with who you hire. Be exceptionally picky. Build a deliberate organizational culture that delivers wow with every customer, client, or patient, or member experience. You can do that. Now, consider risk from the buyer's perspective or the member's perspective. When they go with a smaller organization, it's generally more risky. You can't necessarily count on a smaller organization for personalized customer service or for always-on customer service. You can't necessarily count on a larger organization for guarantees because that, for them, takes on a level of risk that's harder for them to absorb in their own cash flows and their own risk profiles. Whereas the larger companies can offer all kinds of risks and guarantees because they've got cash coming in from all quarters. So if something goes wrong with a batch or a shipment or a delivery of a product or service, there's enough profit elsewhere to make up for it and make that okay, maybe to offer a guarantee and to pitch in some additional service. That's harder to get typically with a smaller organization. So it's riskier. What can you do to make it, to even the odds, to have a customer or someone who's paying your organization say, it might be riskier, but it's worth it, and here's why. And that is the human being factor, the local impact, the mission-driven impact, the intangibles, the feeling of being known, the fact that this company knows me and they offer me advice or deliver me information or support me in my organization in a way that no billion-dollar conglomerate ever could. That's how you compete. So be aware of the risks from the buyer's perspective. Don't even try to play in that sandbox. Offer other things that are tastier and worth it to them. To say, I'll deal with the risk if I know that I'm making a difference in my local community. I'll deal with the risk if I can be known and if I can receive personalized service.